Ah, yes, the Ouija board, also known as a spirit board, talking board, or witch's board. It was the game that you played after Spin the Bottle landed on the girl that you had a crush with for like 6 years, and then coincidentally, she all of a sudden got sick and had to leave really quick. But the Ouija board has quite a repertoire about it. I mean, being able to talk to the devil by a piece of cardboard manufactured by Hasbro? Yeah, but Hasbro wasn't even the original manufacturer of it. They just acquired the name to it whenever they bought the company off the Parker brothers, who bought the name off of the Fuld Brothers in like 1966. But yeah, Hasbro didn't even own it until 1991. But what's really wild about the Ouija board is the fact that it named itself. So whenever it first came out, they didn't have a name for it, and there was a medium named Helen Peters Noseworthy who was like, you know what, let's just ask it what it wants to name itself, and it landed on Ouija. And when Helen asked it what it meant, it spelled out good luck. Now, I don't know if that means good luck on selling it or good luck with all the demons that you're going to release into the world. Now, there are plenty of precursors to this, one of them being automatic writing, where you put a pencil in your hand and you just start scribbling stuff out and seeing what pops up, or like a tilting table, which was a big old contraption. They had letters sitting on the edge of it. They tilted the table around, and whatever letters fell off, you deciphered them and you come up with what it was. Then somebody invented this, and they were like, you know what, that's a hell of a lot easier. Now, whenever the Ouija board first came out, it wasn't all satanic and everything else. It was more of a parlor trick that everybody enjoyed. However, people started becoming obsessed with it because it was doing some pretty interesting things. See, science tried to ruin it like they do everything else by saying it was just your subconscious speaking. However, there is some pretty weird things about this, mainly with the fact that if you ask it questions that you don't know the answer to, it will probably give you the right answer. Scientists think that maybe it's just because you have that information in your subconscious and you're not able to bring it forth, but using a Ouija board will allow you to get that answer, which is pretty interesting. Or it could be a demon. Now, like I said, this was a pretty neat parlor trick. Matter of fact, whenever they went to get the patent for it, the main patent guy was like, hell no. Well, they brought the spirit board in there, and he said, if it can spell my name out, then you all can have the patent, and it spelled his name out. Supposedly. Allegedly. But whenever it started taking off, the religious folks apparently didn't enjoy it. Why? Because it had a lot to do with the cultism or the paganisms, and we all know Christianity does not like that very well. So they took all the Ouija boards and tried to burn them all away. What is it with them and trying to burn anything to do with pagans? This seems a little bit sus to me.